Hey, 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 what do you say? It's reality TV Tarot. And this reading is after Sister Wives Reunion Part 3, where Suki was asking everybody, I mean, questions, but covering the same old stuff, really. Um, what I notice is Meri. Meri is like playing the victim. And yeah, maybe some crappy things happened to her along the way. There we go. And maybe some not so nice things like happened along the way. But I think Meri had more issues about Janelle coming into the family. I think it was more than just, oh, she was my sister in law with my brother. I think Meri, even though she agreed to a sister wife situation, underneath, right from the beginning, she was challenged with someone coming in her territory with Cody. It was splitting her because her beliefs were like, this is what she's supposed to believe, but underneath. And then also, what I noticed with Meri is she plays the victim. Okay, so probably not so nice things happen, but I have been hearing accounts on a lot of shows that Meri is intense when she gets upset. There are some things that even the children say that they'll never talk to Meri over some of the things she has done. And yet we see no remorse for Meri. Zero. I don't see any accountability on Meri saying, yeah, I was harsh to the kids. I yelled and screamed at them. You know, I was harsh with Janelle. I got upset and was in her face and yelled and screamed. We don't know. But there is something there that even the kids talk about Meri, that they won't have anything to do with her. Something happened in the house, and Meri is not coming to terms or being remorseful. So I want to do a reading on that. What is she hiding? What is underneath? Is it her ego? Is it because she's more on the narcissist side? Meri, what is she hiding from those days of raising the children that she is not cleansing her soul? All right, let's give a little blessing. Heavenly angels, sending down white protection energy for the reading and give us information and clarity for now. All right, let's get some protection energy. What is she avoiding? First one. And why? 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, the first card, I read right uprights, is what is she avoiding by not coming clean? There's no remorse. There's no, oh, I did something wrong in my parenting style as a sister wife. What is she hiding? She's hiding the Wheel of Fortune. She's hiding that people might see the real truth underneath. The Wheel of Fortune can be a fun game at a carnival or in even the TV show or at casinos. But if it's turned and lands on, like the serpent, they might see some negative things about me. As always, it's entertainment purposes only. And we're asking to open the Akashic records. What fear is behind Meri not coming clean, being remorseful, saying what her part in this demise of her relationship with Janelle? Instead, she acts like the victim. What's her fear? The fear of balance. The fear that Meri won't look like an angel. That's what it reminds me of. The fear that Meri won't be looked at as, oh, she's almost a saint. She's so good. She doesn't want the public to realize that she had some faults and she had some responsibility and accountability in the demise of the whole situation, not just with Cody, with the other two wives. What's holding her back? Putting on blindfolders, not wanting to see it. I see no evil, I hear no evil. I'm not going to look at it. She's got the wavy back future of her past, and she's at the decision point of saying, I'm choosing not to look at it. You notice she portraits of herself constantly smiling and laughing, almost to the point where it's like, it's starting to look fake. You just laugh at everything. No one person is like that. They have ups and downs. What's holding her back? The Chariot. Taking the journey on her soul. The Chariot is holding her back. She doesn't want to take the ride and explore her soul. I wonder if Meri has ever looked back at those days and how she treated the children. We know several of the older kids won't have anything to do with her. It's not just Cody. It was Meri, too. I wonder if she yelled and screamed at him a lot. Is there a path that she could move forward? Yeah, there is. She needs to look at her earthly works. The path is to cleanse it. You need to own it. Own all the stuff you've done and look back at it. Instead, she constantly acts like the victim on the show. Let's do some clarifications on these. We'll just do another row. And see what it says. This is the why she's hiding it. Oh, here it goes. The star. She wants to be the star of the show, so she's hiding it. It kind of reminds me of this. She wants to be seen as the angel, the star. Look at, I poured in more into the relationship and the sister wives than I took out. That's her illusion. That's why it's with the Wheel of Fortune, because it has to spin around. Why? Why? What's the why? The world completing a cycle. It completed a karmic cycle for her. Except she hasn't come clean to at least the public. And I don't know if she's come clean to herself. See, here's the four corners of the world. You can take it out. Until the four corners of the world, though, they really know what's going on. The why is she wants to bury it and it to be over. What's your fear? Is that it will keep her up at night. The swords are your mental card, your thoughts. Her fear is that if she taps into her behavior in the household with the children and maybe with Cody, because he alludes that, oh, don't get Meri mad. It's kind of like then you have to, deal with her wrath. It will keep her up at night. That's her fear. How is she going to live with herself if she looks back and said, yeah, maybe I did make some mistakes? She doesn't want to know. And it goes with the Two of Swords. She's making the decision that she doesn't want to know. And she knows it on some level, but she doesn't want to face it and bring the truth out. What's holding her back? Justice. What's holding her back is the kids have not come out and said how Meri treated them in that house. That's what's holding it back. The kids, they decided to stay silent about it. And Janelle's not saying anything, neither is Christine. You notice Janelle and Christine really don't have anything to do with Meri. And why is that? Besides just a personality conflict? Or was it the way Meri behaved? Was she hot-tempered? Did she get mad? So this is the kids. That's what's holding it back. No one wants to say anything deep because they don't want it to affect the kids in their lives. The kids would have to come forward and really tell the truth. They need to tell the stories of, yeah, when I was a kid in the household, who disciplined you? Just Janelle? Does she discipline only her kids? And Christine discipline only her kids? How did that work? How can they move forward? Well, they'd have to let go. Someone would have to let go of their nightmares. Somebody has trauma. I think it's one of the kids, has trauma over this. And they would have to let go of some of the nightmares they get. They probably push it out of the way now because they're starting their own families. But if they're ever to come out and tell the truth, and I don't think they will. Let's see what the kitty cats have to say. Okay, cards, tell us, what's Meri's secret? What was she doing in that household? Can you see Meri passively standing aside and not disciplining the kids if she felt they got out of order? Oh, I could see Janelle and Christine getting upset about Meri's methods. Oops, this one has two, so we'll play it. And then we'll do the one anchor card. Okay, the Fool. So it was a journey. So it started off as a journey. She kind of feels like she was a fool to get into this relationship. Look at the War of the Roses, the red and the white roses. I think that's how it looked like between Janelle and Meri. The War of the Roses between Meri and Janelle. And then Christine. So the fool to get into this journey. Ugh, the Death card. It was a death when Christine, because now it's Janelle and Christine against Meri, basically. So it was like the death of her territory as a female. It's probably why Meri made her own dinners in her own kitchen. 2 against 1, I'm never gonna win on this territory. Oh, look at the cat saying, go the other way, don't bother me. I'm reading the pictures. Look at the little fangs coming out of the cat. It's what I'm feeling is this could have been Meri saying, "Look out, kids, my soul is trying to tell you, go somewhere else. My fangs could come out real quick today." And the hangman for the kitty cat. This is a pause card. It could be look at the other way. It could be I'm not what I appear to be. I think the kids were afraid to be around Meri when they were younger. You know, it's kinda like a hot stove. If you touch it and you get burnt, you stay away from it. And they had to look at Meri from a different point of view. Well, what was she doing? Yelling. This is what she was doing, yelling, coming at him like full court press in basketball. This is it. She was all over their case. And Janelle and Christine were not happy about it, and the conflict in the houses started. It could be the little hints Cody says, you know, you get Meri mad, and that's it. All heck breaks loose. She screams, she yells, look at those claws, they're coming out. I think this is what the kids face. But no one wants to talk about it, and neither does Meri. She always plays the victim. You think they wanted to get married on my birthday? Okay, that's cool. I can understand that. But Meri, why aren't you talking about how you treated the kids in the household? Or Janelle and Christine? This is the cards are telling us how her behavior was. Like she was hot-tempered, maybe. And I find it odd that she's always laughing and smiling. It's okay to smile, but you're always laughing and smiling like you're not showing true emotions. Alrighty, there it is. That's why the kids didn't want to be around her. She wasn't a friendly cat. She came out fighting. Thank you, and I hope you like the reading.